All right, let's talk downsizing. It sounds like the simple, smart move, right? Less space, fewer chores, lower bills. But if you've ever actually tried to do it or even just think about it, you know it's not always that easy. Today, I want to walk you through some things that people don't really talk about. 15 brutal truths about downsizing that might surprise you. But I'll also share reasons why it could turn out to be the best decision you ever made. Okay, let's talk about what really happens when you start thinking about downsizing. On paper, it sounds easy, but real life, it's a different story. So let's get into it. Number one, your furniture might not fit. I can't tell you how many times people fall in love with their smaller home, only to realize their big sectional sofa or former dining table just won't work. If you're downsizing, be ready to rethink what you bring with you. What worked in your old home might not work in the next chapter. Number two, it might not actually save you money. A smaller home doesn't always mean a smaller budget. There might be HOA fees, higher interest rate, new furniture, even assessments. You might actually be paying more for less space. Number three, open layout equals more noise. It's beautiful until you're trying to make a call and someone's watching TV or cooking. Sound travel in open layout, especially when you lose these cozy close-off rooms. Number four, storage gets tight fast. Let's be real. If you're used to having a basement or a garage, losing that space is a shock. Suddenly you have to ask, where does your Christmas decoration go? What about your backup paper towels, cleaning products? You'll start to notice every inch of closet space. Number five, you might feel a little disconnected at first. When you move into a new community, especially when it's further from friends or family, it can take time to find your people, your grocery store, just finding your rhythm. The unfamiliar can feel lonely before it starts to feel peaceful. Okay, that's the first five. If any of that made you pause or nod your head, hit the like button so I know you're still with me. Let's keep going because the next five, they hit a little different in ways you might not expect. Number six, it's not just about a move, it's an emotional shift. Packing up the house where your kids grew up and where you built your life, that hits deep. It's not just about moving boxes, it's about moving memories, and that can take an emotional toll. Number seven, the perfect home might not be out there. Everyone wants the dream downsize home. You know, 3 bedrooms, no stairs, low HOA, close to family, affordable, but let's be honest. Sometimes that doesn't exist in the location you want, so you have to decide what matters the most. All right, let's take this inside because the next few truths are the kind you realize once you've already moved in. These are the quiet ones that sneak up on you. Number eight, living with less can be annoying at times. You decluttered, you donated, you felt free until the moment the very thing you need you gave away. How many times have you donated or threw something out and wouldn't you know you need it back a few weeks later? Number nine, your kids don't want your stuff. I love y'all, but I have to say, some of that big, beautiful furniture that you've had for years and you've been holding on to probably won't make it to the next place. And here's something that a lot of people don't realize. Your kids and grandkids probably won't want them either. Not because they don't care, they do, but because it just doesn't fit their life. Their spaces might be smaller and their style is just different. And they're not trying to figure out where to put a massive armoire. This one hit close to home for me because I'm from the Caribbean and I grew up around those traditional heavy-wood pieces. You know what I'm talking about, those heavy entertainment spaces, big dressers, and formal dining room sets. And as much as I appreciate the memories and meaning behind them, that's not really the vibe I want in my own home. Because my style is different and I'm drawn more towards contemporary and modern spaces. So sometimes it's not about letting go of the memories, it's about realizing that those memories are not tied to the furniture. They're tied to the moments, the people, and those we carry with us no matter where we move. Number 10, you might miss it even if it was time. You'll miss your yard, your neighbors, your old routines. It doesn't mean you made a mistake, it just means you're human, so give yourself some time to adjust. Alright, so we made it through 10. If you're still here, you're either seriously thinking about downsizing or knee deep in the process already. Either way, these next few things, they tend to start showing up when the boxes are unpacked and you're starting to settle in. Number 11, it takes more planning than you think. Downsizing isn't just about moving. It's about timing your sale, prepping your home, researching your new area, and getting realistic about what fits your next season of life. Number 12, you cannot predict the market. Waiting for prices to drop, hoping for interest rate to fall? The truth is, no one knows what's going to happen next. So focus on what's best for your life, not just market timing. Number 13, smaller homes can be harder to stage. In big homes, a few pieces of furniture can fill the home just fine. But in a smaller place, every chair, every lamp, every piece of art matters. Decorating and staging gets more trickier and more important. Number 14, everything slows down in a new area. From finding a new doctor to learning the best time to go to the store, it's like starting over. Even traffic patterns can feel unfamiliar because it takes time to feel at home. Number 15, it's not the right move for everyone. And that's okay. Some people love the fresh start, and others can feel boxed in. You won't really know until you really consider the lifestyle shift, not just the square footage. Okay, that was a lot, I know. Now let's flip it. Because despite all that, for many people, downsizing ends up being the most freeing and peaceful move they've ever made. Here's why. Number one, you want a simpler life. Less to clean, less to maintain, less to worry about. That kind of peace hits different. Another reason is you want to be closer to your family. Being near your kids, your grandkids, your parents, your siblings, that's priceless. That alone makes it worth it for a lot of people. You're ready for a fresh start. New city, new state, new scenery, new mindset. It's not just about the house, it's about the energy that comes with it. You're tired of maintenance and upkeep. Roof repair, lawn care, busted appliance, it all adds up. A smaller place can sometimes mean fewer surprises. You want to tap into your equity. If your home gained value, this could be your chance to cash out. Maybe pay off some debt, retire, and fund that dream you've been sitting on. Downsizing isn't really about losing space. It's about gaining more peace and breathing room in your life. It's not always that simple, and it's definitely not just about square footage. It's about making choices that fit where you are right now. If this is something that you've been thinking about, I would love to hear from you. If you had to downsize, what's one thing you would have a hard time letting go of? Now, one thing that I've learned and that I keep learning is to be content no matter the circumstance. That's from Philippians 4:11. It's not really about how big your home is or how perfect everything looks. It's about finding peace in the season that you're in and trusting that God knows exactly what you need right now. I read every comment and I honestly enjoy hearing your stories. Thank you for taking the time to engage with me. I hope this video was a blessing to you. I appreciate your time. Be blessed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.